Good morning, everybody. Mr. Koenig here for Zero Hour. How are you doing? It's Tuesday, January 31st. We are going to begin this morning's mini show here with just a quick update about a game. Got the game face on. It's a game that you can play this week. It's called Standing on an Iceberg. So, pretty simple explanation. You're going to have a giant blue piece of paper. You need to have 10 people stand on that blue piece of paper, which is the iceberg. They can't touch anything else in the room. And if that is successful, then there are some steps that make the iceberg start to melt away. And the group that can stay on their iceberg the most number of rounds is going to be the winner and going to get some treats from me. Coming up, I'm going to keep the game open on Tuesday and Thursday. Just as long as one of you from your team records your time, you're going to be all set to go. But it's going to be a good game. Those blue pieces of paper are going to be located outside of the counseling office and slash CRC office. So you just need to send one person down with a pass to go get that blue piece of paper, which will be for your team of 10 people. And the directions are also in Schoology. See if I can find a video of the same thing. I'll put that in Schoology as well. So if you are interested in playing a game this week, have a little fun now that mid-try is passed and we're working towards end of trimester here. Feel free to do that. It's a really good game. One of my all-time favorites from when I was a teacher back in Wayzata in Chicago. So that is my first announcement for you. Take this off now. We get a little bit serious. If you recall, about a week ago, I made a promise to you that in February, the month of February, I was going to issue you this challenge. And my February challenge to you is that if at any day, any time in February, you show me that you're 50% of the way through your Edgenuity course, I will make sure that you get a special breakfast with me, even if it was on the last day as you're walking out to the bus and you showed me Edgenuity and you said, hey, okay, I got 50%, I'm good, I'm going to honor that. So my February challenge to you is if you complete 50% of your seminar course and show it to me, I will schedule you to come down for a very special breakfast and we'll hang out and have some fun for one of those 0 hour periods. So that's my challenge to you. I hope you accept. I have so many kids that are involved in Edgenuity. All you got to do is get to 50%. And the bonus is once you get to 50%, that's like getting a half of a credit. So once we do the 50%, we're going to work towards that full credit. That way we can have an elective credit in the bank where we've never been able to offer that before. So that's just for you working in the 0 hour classrooms. So take advantage of that if you can. I know that with registration here, there's a lot of pressure to make sure we get that done. There are some 0 hour offerings. We have learned that they're not scheduled into the actual computer system. So on Thursday, I'm probably going to create a Google form that you can then submit your request so we can get a tally of how many people are interested in which course. So be looking for that on Thursday. I'll mention that in my Thursday video too. So we want to know how many people want to take those online blended courses, which would be kind of a mix of online and in-person using Edgenuity. So this would be different than the seminar course that you're doing this year. We have a lot of offerings. I talked about that in the last video, and I'll bring that up on Thursday as well. So if that's for you and you want to earn some extra credits while you're sitting and taking part in that 0 hour experience, this will be for you, and I hope you take advantage of that. So with registration here, if you need to work on that card, get that ready, go ahead and do that. We really want to make sure that your classes for next year are picked out and are the right classes for you. So take this opportunity to do that. If you don't need that, then use this time productively. Find something that you can do productively and relatively quietly and lock in and get it done. We don't ever have a lot of time in 0 hour, and so you want to make the most of every minute you have in that space and that time. With that, I'm just going to say work hard. Try out my game, Standing on an Iceberg, if that's what you choose to do. You got Edgenuity, registration, schoolwork, all sorts of great stuff in your world that you could be doing right now. So make the most of this time. Till Thursday, see you then.